I very quickly learned that it was a very different clientele. I remember talking to a woman when we were registering one time, that she had come to the college 3 times and sat out in her car for an hour or 2 at a time and was afraid to come in. And this is a woman that later was on the dean's list, and that was so typical. If there are any heroes of community colleges in general, and Essex, Dundalk, and Catonsville in particular, I think are the single women, or the women who have had kids are growing up. They're the ones who had I think the kids knew them as curve raisers, but they were the ones that were most insecure when they walked into the classroom. And I think the programs like Lee Richmond and Dave and others that started with the women's returning program was one of the greatest things that ever happened. Community colleges are started at your convenience, accessible, and so forth. And very shortly, we were growing so rapidly, you started seeing them having part-time people in the day. And that was so true of so many things that we did. Workforce development, whether it was the women's program, the senior citizens program, Con Ed, all of the things that I remember that we did were on the cutting edge because they worked. The other thing I remember in the early days was just the fun. We had faculty games, basketball, football, whatever, against each other. We did a lot of socializing with each other. We fought with each other. It was I won't say missionary type of zeal that we were in, but it was close to that. And that was fun to be a part of. I would urge, if anyone were listening, the importance of the board. The Board of Trustees of any institution, along with the president, does set a tone that permeates through the entire institution. And many times they have a tough job, but I do think the faculty and the staff itself need to feel that they at least, and I'm not saying this hasn't happened, but they at least need to value the enterprise deeply and care for it deeply, because and as best they can to be somewhat visible, because I think sometimes they underestimate their effect on an entire institution.